So I started with a little preheat on the boiling process. Welcome back, by the way. Uh, let's get this thing cooking. We'll get that boiling, 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 boiling. My little windshield there. The wind was blowing that flame around and the heat was going everywhere except for where I needed it to. So let's see if we can get her cooked up. There we go. There we go. Alright, so let's drop in some parts. Shouldn't take very long. I'll bring you guys back when they come out of there. Alright, so we're going to start bringing these out now. Shut off the gas. I use a magnet because I like my fingers. Here's the frame. The barrel. Loading rod. The hammer. Now you're going to see a little bit of rust on these still, and that's okay. This isn't the end of the world. Here's a loading plunger. And somewhere in here, I've got a trigger. There it is. There's the trigger. Alright, I'm going to get you guys set up again over there, and you're going to see how I buff these. Hang on. I've moved this setup outside only because it's way too dark in my garage to film. I've chucked up my carding wheel in my drill press. I picked this up from Brownell's years ago, and it's soft. In fact, you can turn on the drill press, and you can put your hand on it. If you can't do this with your carding wheel is too stiff. Way too stiff. Now the pieces have sat over here on this blue cloth, and they've cooled off quite a bit. And what you do is you just buff off all the excess rust that's been converted over to bluing. The wheel will polish it up, and what you get is a nice black oxide finish. Now this is just the first coat. There will be more to come. Let's do the loading rod. And again, with most things in this trade, take your time. You're not in a hurry. If you are in a hurry and you don't have time to do this by taking your time, then don't do it. Can't tell you how many bluing operations I've messed up because I didn't take my time. And then you got to start over again. And customers don't seem to appreciate that. Nice black oxide finish. Still see the pitting, but it is a nice black oxide finish. That excess rust that is still remnant on some of these. Some people say I didn't boil them long enough. That's not necessarily true. That will buff off. See? Nice black oxide finish. Nice bluing. And like I said, this isn't the only coat. I'm not sure how many times I'm going to do this. I might get the finish I want with the next coat. We'll see. But doesn't matter how many coats I put on it. It's sure going to look better than it did when I got it. So I'm going to go ahead and card the rest of these parts out. And when I'm done, we'll go down to the shop under better light. And we'll have a look. See you guys then. So I got them all carted off. And they look pretty good for the first coat. I will wipe these down again with acetone, get them clean. And I'll start it all over again. I'm thinking I'm going to at least do 3 coats on this. It's not as dark as I'd like it to be. And there is some spots that didn't take as well as I would like them to have taken. There's places, where can I just had one, I just saw one. Here we go. I don't know if underneath the here did not get as dark as I would have liked it to be. That's where the loading rod clicks in and locks into place up there. So I would like it to be just as dark as the rest of the pistol. But you guys saw me do it the first time. The second time is no different. It's rinse and repeat. Take the rust blue
wipe it onto the parts, get them in some steam, get them rusting, hang them up, let them rust overnight, boil them, rinse and repeat until you achieve your desired color, and then you polish it on the carding wheel. That's what we're going to be doing for the next couple days. In part, geez, what would it be? Part 7? Yeah, part 7. Hopefully I will have some parts in. Hopefully my tap will be here. And we'll go down that rabbit hole. And the last part to be blued would be the cylinder. I've got a buddy of mine who really is into reloading, and he's working up a load for this pistol. This thing goes in actually tomorrow to be magnafluxed. This is where they check and use a magnet and iron filings to check for cracks. Really don't need a micro crack in here or especially in here. Really don't need a crack in that because, again, I like my hands and my face. So, yeah, we're going to be busy with it. But like I said, I'm going to start the process all over again. Same process. The only difference is this time the rust will be a darker brown. It won't be that tan rust color. It'll be more like old rust. It'll be darker. And that's because this coat of bluing will show through. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching, folks. Take care.